Greetings, everybody. I want to take a few moments to talk to you about the general argument outline. I'm in this section of the folder here. There are two documents that I have here for you. I have the sample outline and I have the guidelines. All you have to do, click on the assigns, click on the blue links, and the document should download. I also have a reminder here about your due dates and your instructions, which are also in the guidelines. So let's start with the guidelines first. When you do the outline, the general argument outline, look at this. Remember, this is going to be a complete sentence outline. Everything that you put on the outline will be a complete sentence. No fragments. You will be held accountable as far as your grade is concerned for grammatical mistakes. So be very careful. This is supposed to be a complete sentence outline. Everything on here should be one complete sentence. I'm looking for one complete sentence for each Roman numeral. I do have an exception over here, which is the B under Roman numerals 6 and 7. I will go over that in a separate video. But for the most part, you're writing a sentence outline. I only want one sentence for each Roman numeral. Okay. And again, all sentences should be grammatically correct and punctuated correctly. You're going to double space the body of the outline. Make sure that you double space the body of the outline. Make sure that you use Roman numerals, the capital I's and the capital V, not the Arabic numbers 1, 2, 3. If you submit an outline to me with Arabic numbers, I am just going to put an F on the assignment and keep moving. You're going to make my job easy, so don't do that. Challenge me a little bit. Make sure that all the alphabetic letters on the outline are capitalized, capital A, capital B, capital C. Take note of the transitions on the outline. Pay careful attention to the sample outline we're about to go over. Look at where I have transitions. Make sure that you use transitions. The outline should be professionally typed and formatted on the page. We're going to talk about that in just a second. This assignment is worth 100 points. Failure to submit this assignment will cause students to fail the class. That is outlined here for you in bright yellow highlight. Make sure that you submit this assignment and submit it on time, or submit it by the final submission deadline. If you don't meet that final submission deadline, then you are going to receive a 0 for this assignment and you will fail the class. So take very careful note of the guidelines that I have here for you for the outline. So let's talk about the outline. You're getting ready to outline all of your thoughts for this assignment. One of the reasons I have students do an outline is to get you familiar with or refamiliarize you with all of your thesis statements. Where does a thesis statement go? What is a topic sentence? What are supporting sentences? Okay, so all of that is here. You're going to give me overall 8 Roman numerals and everything has an ABC except where noted. One of the things I want you to note here, where you have the ABCD under Roman numeral number 2, 3, and 4, okay? You only have A and B under Roman numeral number 6 and A and B under Roman numeral number 7. Roman numerals number 1, number 5, and number 8 stand alone, okay? There are no alphabets under that. So make sure that you are paying attention to this outline. If I don't have ABC under Roman numeral number 5 here, you should not have ABCD under Roman numeral number 5. If I only have A and B under Roman numeral number 6, you adding a C and a D under Roman numeral number 6 is only going to cost you points. And again, I have to emphasize this to you. This is an entirely online class, asynchronous. You do not meet with me to discuss this. You have to listen carefully to what I'm saying in these videos. Watch the videos more than one time. Write down things because you are basically on your own with this assignment. You can always email me if you have questions, but you should be, if you're in an online class, an asynchronous class, because you can pay attention, you can listen, you can read, you can write on your own without without the guidance of being in a classroom. So I'm going to have to emphasize this again. Look at what I have here for you. Listen to what I'm saying. Do the assignments, do them in order, and do them correctly. Okay? So again, this is the general outline. This is the completed general outline. When you submit your outline to me, yours will have the same number of Roman numerals, same number ABCD, where ABCD go, right? AB, where A and B go, right? Make sure that you are able to follow my instructions for this outline. And again, let's talk about the outline. Why are you doing an outline? This is an argumentative assignment. If you put all of your thoughts, your thesis, your supporting sentences, your support for your topic sentences, okay, your opposing view, if you put all of that on the outline, it makes it easier to write the paper because you are going to use this outline to write the paper. So very quickly, let's do this. On the outline, what does the general outline contain? The general outline contains your thesis statement, your supporting sentences for your thesis statement, your supporting ideas for your topic sentences, your opposing view, your refute of your opposing view. So let's do this. Roman numeral number 1 is going to be your thesis statement. I will cover this again for the assignments that you're going to do with this. What is your position on the issue? The state of Alabama should adopt a state lottery. Period. One sentence. One sentence that only states your position. If you write 2 sentences, I'm going to deduct points, probably 6 points, because you obviously did not hear me when I said write 1 sentence, and you obviously did not read the guidelines that say 1 sentence. Now, there is an exception on here, like I said, so we have to be careful with that. But for the most part, I'm asking you to write 1 sentence. 1 sentence per Roman numeral per alphabet. So, my position. The state of Alabama should adopt a state lottery. That is my position. Now I have to come up with 3 reasons. What 3 reasons can I use to support Alabama, the state of Alabama, adopting a state lottery? Well, those 3 reasons are going to be my Roman numeral number 2, my Roman numeral number 3, and my Roman numeral number 4, right? So my thesis, the state of Alabama should adopt a state lottery. Give me 3 good reasons. A state lottery will help to fund education in the state of Alabama. Complete sentence. The state of Alabama could create a thriving economy if it adopted a state lottery. And finally, the people of Alabama should vote for a state lottery to fund improvements necessary to preserve the state. Okay, so let's do this. Once I get my 3 reasons, I'm going to have to go back and add support. A, B, C. So let's look at this. And I'm only going to do one of these because everything else follows suit. A state, and I'm going to do another video in detail about your support. So let's do this. Roman numeral number 2 supports my thesis statement, which is Roman numeral number 1. The state of Alabama should adopt a state lottery. Why? Why should the state of Alabama adopt a state lottery? Well, I'm saying first, a state lottery will help to fund education in the state of Alabama. Now I have to prove that, right? I have to prove that I have to give some support. And one of the things I want you to remember is you're not going to use your research for this. You should be able to come up with 3 good reasons to support your topic sentence. Topic sentence: a state lottery will help to fund education in the state of Alabama. I asked myself the question, how, right? How can a state lottery fund education? That's the point that I need to support. I need to support funding education with the state lottery. So look at this. I use a transition first. Proceeds from the state lottery can be used to fund scholarships to college for students in Alabama. Now remember, part of argument is using reasonable assertions, logic, right? I did not have to use my research for this to come up with this point. This is my paper. This is how I feel a lottery will help to fund education, right? And a lottery can help fund education by giving students scholarships. You're all in college. Some of you are on scholarships. Imagine if every student at this university had a scholarship to attend college. You wouldn't be working as much. You could concentrate on your studies. You could participate in extracurricular activities. So first, right, a state lottery will help to fund education. Transition, B. Next, okay. Public schools in the state of Alabama will be able to purchase up-to-date equipment and technology to enhance the educational experiences of students, right? Again, my B supports my topic sentence. A state lottery will help to fund education in the state of Alabama. How will it help to fund education? By schools being able to purchase up-to-date equipment and technology. Last reason, finally, remember, transition. Monies raised from a state lottery can be used to hire more qualified teachers, right? So that's my third reason. I have my topic sentence. A state lottery will help fund education in the state of Alabama. I have 3 supporting sentences. First, next, finally, using my transitions, right? How will the state lottery help to fund education? By funding scholarships, by purchasing up-to-date equipment and technology, and by hiring more qualified teachers. ABC. Look at D. D is not a support for the topic sentence. This is just my concluding sentence for this section. I am finished with this section of my essay talking about a lottery funding education, and now I'm about to move on. So D is just a concluding sentence. Write that down. D is just the concluding sentence. Not only will a state lottery help with education, but it will also help boost the economy. I'm using a topic sentence that summarizes everything I did in this paragraph. Not only will a state lottery help with education, but I'm introducing my next point. It will also help boost the economy. And then I go boom, Roman numeral number 3. The state of Alabama could create a thriving economy if it adopted a state lottery. Again, make note in each one of these, use transitions to take me from point to point. Make sure that you give me a concluding sentence for D. In this case, adopting the state lottery would boost the economy of the state of Alabama, if adopted, period, right? Look at everything that is on the outline. Roman numeral number 5. There are those citizens in Alabama who believe that a state lottery should not be adopted, okay? So, I have another topic sentence. Now I'm introducing the opposing view. Remember, you have to create ethos, credibility, reliability. How do you do that? You do that by saying, acknowledging. There are people out there who disagree with you. and you're going to take their arguments and you're going to refute. So Roman numeral number 5 is just an introduction to the opposing view. You're going to do an assignment after this, which should make this a lot clearer without me going over all of the outline. But just look at this. 6, first opposing view. Many conservatives in the state of Alabama believe that introducing the lottery will create a criminal subculture. I'm going to give support for that. Some politicians play on the fears of citizens that the rates of homicide, identity theft, and robbery in the state will go up if a state lottery is adopted. But look at this. B is my refute. Write it down. Write it down. B is the refute. This is where you're going to give me more than one sentence. You can write up to 3 sentences. I would rather you stay with 3 to 4 sentences, 3 sentences if possible, because it's an outline. Refute this. Refute this. Local news and newspapers report crimes of homicide, identity theft, and robberies every night, and there is no lottery. Most of these crimes reported in the media stem from the fact that people are poor and have no other way to support themselves other than committing crimes. A state lottery may curb this sort once jobs are created, the economy gets stronger, and improvements are made to the roadways of Alabama. The end, right? You have the opposing view. Acknowledge there are people who disagree with you. Give me 2 of their reasons. Reason number 1, Roman numeral number 6. Reason number 2, Roman numeral number 7. Support them with A. Support them with A. And again, I'm going to do a separate video on doing your support. And then refute. Shoot them down. Right? This is where their logic, this is where they're wrong. This is where they're wrong, and this is why they're wrong. Roman numeral number 8 is just the concluding sentence. This is basically a restatement of the thesis statement, and I've added my 3 points that I'm going to discuss. If the citizens of Alabama would vote to adopt the state lottery, there would be vast improvements in education, the economy, and the way of life. So listen to me carefully. This is the outline, overall outline. You have assignments that I am going to give you that will walk you through doing this outline. So everything will be repetitious. Don't get caught in this video saying, I don't understand something. I know you don't understand everything. You should understand some things. But the assignments that I have for you to do are over the outline. Those assignments break the outline down into parts, and you're going to submit those parts to me, and then you should have a better understanding of how to do the outline. So make sure, this is just an overview, you don't have a quiz, just watch this video, make sure that you understand what the final product is going to look like, make sure that you understand the criteria or the guidelines that I have here for you, and then get started with the assignments. There will be videos and the assignments for this. And as always, after you watch the videos on the assignments, and if you still have questions, please do not hesitate to email me. I will be happy to answer your questions. If you need to watch this video 3 times, watch it 3 times. If you need to watch any of the videos 3 times, watch them as many times as you need in order to understand what it is you are required to do. Have a great day, and I look forward to getting your assignments.